Sorry, Coach, you guys were up 13-2, and then Arkansas put in Gafford and Hall and Jones and went on a 24-3 run, kind of got control of the game. What do you think was the key to that for them?
Well, I think the fact they lost to Houston, we caught this team at the wrong time, and they certainly played the right team at the right time in us. We've lost 5 times all in this way. We're young. I'm anxious to play Arkansas at our place next year. I think I'm really excited to play that game. But in between now and then, you know, we cannot get our game onto somebody else's court or even a neutral court. You know, we have a way that you should play basketball. And it's contrast to Arkansas's. And it's contrast to the NBA, the way Arkansas plays. You know, we play a way that make no mistake about it, we've led our league in scoring 5 out of the last 6 years. So we try to score. But I think there's just way too much Arkansas. I think they, you know, he's a tremendous coach. And if I had the players he had, I'd play that way too. I think he gets you going fast. And we're too young and can't make decisions well enough to, I mean, normally I'd love to play that type of team, you know. I've had past teams that you'd love to play that. You'd get a lot of easy shots, but they do it better than anybody in the country. And again, he's a heck of a coach. I've known him for a long time. I'm a big fan of Nolan and him, and it's certainly the way to play us. The score was obvious. It's the way to play us. They got us. They got their game onto their court, and we certainly didn't get our game onto their court.
Gafford, he seemed to really come in and impact the game. He had a block shot, a dunk. I think he had 8 points in that big run they had. What impressed you about Daniel Gafford, the big 6'11" kid?
No, he's 10? A good player. They've got some really good young players. You know, I know he's going to miss those 3 seniors, obviously, but you know, I like their young talent. I really do. And like I say, I think it's awfully kind of Arkansas to have play us here and then return the game. I mean, that shows you everything about coach. I mean, it just doesn't happen. We can't get games. And to have an SEC school return it, I really thank him, and I'm excited to play that game at home next year. But yeah, he's got a bunch of young, good players.
Y'all were up 13-4, I think, and you called the timeout. And what was upsetting you then, or could you kind of see things coming, or what was going on?
Yeah, we got away from it. You know, we just took one pass and took a quick 3, and you know, it's just like I guess we can all understand football in this area, right? It's to compare it to football. It's you know, it's like Air Force, the way they beat us in football. They just controlled the time of possession, and they want to get up as many shots as they can. And it's not that we don't want to score. Like I say, we've led our league in scoring for several years. But with this particular group of ours, with one senior, I reminded them, obviously it worked really well after the timeout, because that's about when they went on that run. But I reminded them that we're getting away from it. We got to have the mental toughness to stick with it and get open and get the ball reversed. And you know, we had several good shots on 2 occasions. We had 3 or 4 really good shots, and we let the clock run out. And that's just youth. That's just not having a feel for the whole thing. So, yeah, it was slipping away even with the lead. It was really fool's gold the way I felt. I was surprised Arkansas started out the way they did, but they quickly turned it up.
Coach, C.J. Jones for Arkansas, 23. He's averaged about 16 points the last 4 games. There was a guy that didn't play a lot last year. What was your take on him? What impressed you about him tonight?
Well, we're really good at getting players to have career highs and stuff. We're the team to play if you want to have your all-time game. But I think he's a terrific player. You know, how many turnovers did Arkansas have?
They had 5. 5, and they didn't have their first one until 15 minutes left in the game. What'd you think about that?
I think that's as big a stat as I've heard all year. You know, and that's my point about players. I mean, face it, good players don't turn it over. You look at any NBA player, unless he's a post guy, they have a 3-4 to 1 assist to turnovers. So that's a bunch of good players playing together and taking care of the ball.
They had some success lobbing it over the top to Gafford. Do you guys typically front the post, or was that something you just
we do a great job of playing the post, and our problem was our help side, you know, if you've watched film on us, you know, we do a great job of just grabbing that ball out of the air, but we were non-existent on the help side. We eventually went late in the game into slipping behind, but yeah, we front the post, and we've had a lot of success with it.